afternoon. Welcome to a new edition of Cod Baits Fishing Adventures. We're back out. It's Hull Fair week. We're at Paull and we're hoping to catch one of them Hull Fair Cod. Weather's great actually. We've had a few days of storm, but it's coming out really nice now. And it's looking good for a few fish, so hopefully we'll get in real quick. I'm cast out, I'm on a Pulley Pennel, just got one out at the moment. Out about 45 metres, full squid. So we got some fish here. It's all looking good. Conditions beautiful. There's a slight breeze, about 10 mile an hour. Looks like it's blowing westerly. Sorry, it's blowing southerly. So it looks, yeah, it's blowing southerly. Sorry, northerly. I'm getting confused. I'm at Paull. Thinking I'm on the east coast. I actually really am. I am in theory, but I'm just trying to get my bearings on the river. Yeah, it's a northerly wind. It's blowing, well, I'd say northwesterly probably. But there's no there anyway. I mean, it's, you know, it's dead calm. Look at it. Look, conditions fantastic. I'll get you on the rod. I don't want to go too stupid. I want to get a video out today. I don't know what the sun's like on the camera because it's a bit bloody bright. But it's looking good anyway. Let's just hope it does the business, because all looks good here. So it's the first cast out, and we might just strike into something good. I'm going to get the shrimp net out as well. I brought shrimp net. I did borrow one off Gordon, but I've just bought my own, so I'm going to try that one. Hope I've got the right one and see if we can get some shrimps. Or some prawns, whatever you want to call them. Right, just put the shrimp net out, fellas. See what we get out of it. Might get something good out of it, you never know. The sun's just gone, a bit of cloud coming over. It's all looking good though. It's looking good for a fish, that is a fact. So I can just get a decent video, a half decent video, I'll be happy. Looks like it's holding alright anyway. It's actually looking like it's going to rain. Whether it does or not is another matter. Hey, I can't wait for this winter season. Let's hope there's some good fish down the river this season now. It was nice fishing with Gordon the other day. I didn't actually film it, but I fished with Gordon last week. Brilliant guy, Gordon. Wolfman. And I fished with him. It was a great afternoon. Yeah, we didn't get no fish, but oh, sorry, we did. I got an eel. I got a green eel, but I put it back. I think he's got it on camera anyway, but I put it back for obvious reasons. But I never blanked. But I mean, it was a good day. We had some good bites. We did a bit of prawn fishing and got quite a lot of them. So you know, I'll be doing that a lot when I'm out fishing now, because obviously land bait's better than worms and that, innit? So, well, frozen worms anyway. And also I fished with Russ about 10 days ago, and that was a great fishing session as well, with Marcus pitching cast it and Russ one man on his rod. We never got no fish that day, but we've got a few bites. I think Russ lost a decent one. He was pulling it in, it was giving some right good bites, but he lost it. He got caught, snagged, and he lost it. So, but that was another good afternoon. So I've had some good afternoons here with some great guys, obviously great company. You know, let's see if we can fish with some other people this year. You know, because it's all good, you know, to get meeting everybody and have a good chat and stuff in it. I know we're having a meet up soon with a few YouTubers, so you know, I'll keep you informed on that one. But this video is definitely going out in the next few days, because you know, I'm going to start putting regular content up now. I'm getting fitter. 2.5 stone down now. I've still got about 4 stone to go, so you know, but breathing wise, as you can see, I'm a lot better. Been on the old exercise bike, pedalling away like and stuff like that. I'm trying to get fit. Obviously I need this operation on my back for this tumor, but you know, I forgot about that for the time being. Let's just get fit first. But as I say, I'm going to leave you on the rod for a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it off, and then we'll bring you back as we normally do when something's happening. But it's all good, I'm enjoying it. Lovely and calm. There's nobody else fishing. I don't know why, because I've had some bad weather. And I'd say that might have brought a few fish down the river. But I'm going to find out as it's there. So, right, I'll be back if anything happens. Right, we're back again. 2 rods out now. It's calm as hell. I mean, it looks like it's going to rain, but you know, it's weird really, because it looks like it's going to rain, but then it doesn't. So I'm hoping it passes by, because it's bright over there. It's bright over there. I'll show you. It's bright there, and then it's got like, I don't know, it's weird over there, and then it's dark over there, but then behind us there's more blue card coming. So you know, I've got a feeling it might be alright. I'm hoping it's alright anyway. But as I say, we're on the rods. Got both out now. The one nearest to us is a 2-hook flapper. It's a clip down braid, clipped it down. I've got 2 black lug on it, one on each hook obviously, and the far rod is a full shrimp, elasticated on. Then I've got my shrimp net out, so hopefully, well, prawn net, whatever, So I'm going to have a look at that shortly, see what's in it. If I get anything, obviously I'll show you, but it's a nice evening. There's nobody else fishing but me. Seems I'm the only one out here. Just me and me only. I'm hoping this sound mod is what I've put on. I put a sound mod on this camera. I've actually got a twin camera set up now, so it's you can't see it, but I've got I'm on a new GoPro at this end. That's just come out, the new GoPro, and then I've got on the other end I've got the DJi OSMO 4. So I'm going to be doing a bit of each, because the Osmo 4 can see great in the dark. So obviously if it gets dark and I'm losing picture quality on here, bang, I'll go straight onto the other. But also it gives me a spare camera so I can do other bits and things while I'm filming, which is great. So I'm enjoying it really. Plus I can get 2 angles if I want. I can face one at the rods and one forward, so that you know, you can see me pulling the fishing and stuff. So it's all good. I'm well chuffed about it really. Got lots of lights on it as well. I've got is it that one there? I've got a selfie light on it, yeah, but got a selfie light on it. I don't need it yet, but because I ain't got it that bright. But if I need it, it's there, and I've got another 2, so there's plenty of light anyway. What we want is a fish. I'll just put the kettle on. You'll probably hear it whistling in a minute because I'm dying for a drink. Danny was going to come with me, but he had to sort out his new dog what he's just got, so I couldn't do anything about that. But it's a lovely afternoon. I've got a feeling it might just brighten back up again. I'm hoping to get some of these large prawns so that I can fish with some large bait. I'm getting a little tickle on this rod nearest to me, but I think it's crab. I mean, it's really fan tickle. But you don't know, do you? Be interested to know what the battery life is on these cameras, because this new camera, because it's one of them long life batteries what I bought in it, and I've got 3 of them, so you know, it's supposed to last up to 50% longer. We'll soon find out. But I say I don't know what the sound's like, because I've got this new, well, it's a completely sponge that goes all the way around the camera, and it just blocks all the wind out whatsoever, so hopefully all the mic points are all covered by this sponge, and it should just stop. Ooh, I've got a bite. I mean, is that a bite? I had a bite there. If I do get a bite and it's the far rod, I'm going to have to cross myself. What I should have really done was stood the rods in the gap here so I could walk either way if I do get a bite. If there is any action on them rods though, you're going to see them, because it's as still as hell, man. There's no pull or anything. It's been a real strange river up to now this season, this winter season. It's I don't know, it's just weird. I ain't seen no rough sea yet. Right fellas, I've got a sea slug, 2 crabs that I can use for bait, and I've got lots of massive prawns. Wait till you see the size of these little fellas. Let's get the slug out first. God, they're slimy, these little slugs. Right, there's the slug. I'll get him back. Right, I've got some crabs. Let's have a look what I've got in here. I've got I've got some little crabs which I'm going to use for bait, so obviously that's not going back, that's going straight there because I'm going to use that like in my box in a minute. Right, wait until you see. I've got another crab, little nippers them, another crab, look. I can go in my box like that. I've got some lovely prawns. Look at them fellas. You can see these, but look, some lovely prawns. I'll use them as bait shortly. Any more in there? So that was a good little first throw. That'll keep you back for the next cast. These prawns are lovely. Size of these. Lovely bait size, look at them. Then we got on my my hooks in a minute, and I see I've got two nice crabs. Right, that's my bait sorted out for my next cast. Fresh bait, it's all good, innit? So I've got 4 big prawns and 2 nice crabs to use. What I'm going to do, fellas, I'm going to get loads of these prawns. I'm going to freeze a lot down. The bait sizes, and wrap them up with a bit of elastic. And make some nice baits out. Right, take a little break there. When I come back, hopefully with some action. Well, I'm back out again. Just moving around to the rods. Different angle this time. I'm doing well with my shrimp net, whatever you want to call it, prawn net. Stuck half a mackerel in there, and I've had about 10 crabs up to now, about 20 prawns, and that slug what I got, Rockling. There's still all the fish left, so I'll just keep throwing it out. I'm just going to keep going, but they're all decent size. As you can see, decent sized prawns, so we're laughing. So I'm going to finish my session off, and I'm going to stay on prawn. I've got all prawn out now on every hook. We'll see what happens. To be thankful to know it didn't rain. I'm going to move you to a different angle anyway. See what you think. See what the angle's like at that side. See some different scenery. Beautiful. There we go. I'm loving my new camera setup, I really am. It's very, very good. I'm very chuffed with it. It looks the part now. I ain't got my radio mic on today because I'm testing this new muffler out on this GoPro 13, see what it's like. If it's good, then probably won't use the radio mic unless I'm desperate like. But I have got the radio mic with me like, but I say I'm just going to test this video out and see what it's like, but it's just glad, I'm just glad to get one out. It might not be, might not be no fish in it, but at least you've seen a few prawns and you've seen a slug, a bit of net fishing, to get some bait, and it's all good, that'll pay for itself after today, that net and that line what I bought. I think it was only about 18 quid or something. I'll easily get more than that worth just today. You know, if I can get 15-20 little crabs. The crab size I'm looking for. Crab size I'm looking for is about this. This because just fit nicely on your hook without having to cut them or anything. Put them on the lab. So I'm keeping them alive for the time being, but you know. Let's see what happens. I'm not hooking them or anything, I'm just strapping them to my hook and hopefully I'll get a cod on one or something. I mean, it's just as flat as a pancake, you wouldn't believe it. If you go on the coast at the moment, it's breaking about 250 metres out. You know, you've got white water for 250 metres or so. You look out there and it's you know, dead flat. It's ridiculous, man, how calm it is. It's nice seeing John Levo put some videos up of different areas as well, fishing around the Humber and stuff, and catching sole and eels and flatties and stuff, you know, because it's sort of like got me into it now, because I didn't, you know, half the time I don't like catching flatties and stuff like that, but you know, when you're not catching a lot of fish in the drying season, like when you're not getting much, you know, these flatties and sole, and I don't mind catching sole anyway, you know what I mean, but you know, flatties, flounder, stuff like that, dabs. You know, they keep your videos going, don't they? And some people like flatty fishing, so you know, you've got to cater for everybody, haven't you? But it's all good. We're doing well anyway. I've had a bit of excitement with the old bait net and that, so you know, live and learn, can't we, kind of thing. It's all good. You've got to be confident when you've got prawns and stuff on there, you know. Whether we get a bite is another matter. What I was actually looking forward to was getting the kettle and having this coffee because I was desperate for it. It's not going to be a long boring video anyway. I'm going to bring you on when I get stuff, or I'll bring the net in and I find some good bait in it or something, you know what I mean? You know, let's keep it nice and short, but hopefully we'll have a few fish before we go home. Because I think our tide's 7 o'clock and it must be about, I don't know, 5:30 now, I reckon. Might even be later. So I'll catch you in a bit. Actually, before I go, look at that. Look at that there. Isn't that a nice ship? Don't you see that clear here, don't, but beautiful ship that. Some real nice ships come down here now. Get you back on the rod. Right, I should be back shortly if we're going to bite. We're back. Nice little view there, just passing the rods. Just get to it there, look. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm having loads of little tugs on my rod. Lots of them. Lots of little pull downs and stuff, but yes, crab, I think. I know there's bloody eels in here because I've had one out of it the other day, so you know, we don't really want to see them. They're one thing I don't want to be looking at. That's a fact. I don't want no eels. Avoid those at all costs, I think. There's no pull or anything, there's no weed. No weed, no pull. It's just it's one of them days. It's a lovely day. Might get a bit of movement now because that ship just gone by and there's a few ripples coming off it, so a bit of turbulence. But other than that, see, I've got just a slightly snibble on the far rod. I'm using my SONIK black sports, by the way. I've just put Gemini aluminous tape all the way, the full length of them, 15 rings of them, so they'll light up lovely later when it's dark. It's good stuff this. I've used it on all my rods and it's top of the range, you cannot go wrong. They look like a sabre, a lightsaber. You'll think you're at Star Wars when it gets dark later. They look great in the dark. Because I don't want to miss a bite, do we? And two nice green tip lights at the end there. Rig Shark there. I'm not sponsored by Rig Shark, by the way. But they're just good lights, so I'm not going to knock them. If the gear's good, it's good, isn't it? I'm using braid, £100 straight through, 8 strand. Real good braid, I love it. I mean, you can't go wrong with braid, especially in the river. All you need in the river is a nice line, a couple of semi-stiff rods, because you don't want out too loose in the river because it'll just bounce you out every time. Not today it wouldn't, but you know, normally it would. It's usually a bit choppy, is the river. As we get into the late winter months, November time, it's going to be really choppy. You'll be lucky if you ever see that again like that. Maybe on a Sunday morning now and again, but other than that, you know, it's not often you see the river like that in winter. You don't have to watch your rods as much now as you would do in a month's time when they're bobbing all over. And of course, we all know if you come to Paull, don't flick it out, you know, right into the middle, because, you know, if you go out more than 40 yards, 50 yards, you're going to lose your gear. As simple as that. You know, I come here a lot and I see people flying it out there at like 80, 90 metres, and you can guarantee you're going to lose it, because it's going to pull round into some snag, and that's it. End of story on here. 40, 50 metres, that's where all the fish are. You can't go wrong. Caught all my decent cod around that area, 40, 50 metres, even 30 metres. You know, I wouldn't even, if it's really choppy, I wouldn't even go more than 30, 35 metres anyway on here. Good 6 ounce allowed, although I was using 4 the other day and it was holding perfect. I'll just leave the rods a minute while I just pour this drink out. You can't beat going to get to the kettle and making yourself a nice drink, man. You just can't beat it. You know, flask coffee's alright, but when you've got the fresh stuff, it just tastes like home. You know, it's great. But I like it, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy fishing a lot more this year because now I've got my little camper and I can go to places where, you know, if you turn up and it's absolutely belting it down with rain or something, but places like this where you could still fish, you know, I'll still fish, and I'll just turn my van to block the rain out. Whichever way the rain's blowing, I'll put my door to, you know, the opposite basically, so I can still fish, no wind or anything, and it'll be lovely. Camera in the van, what can you do? Brilliant. Well chuffed. What I'm liking most of all is when you can just have a drink whenever you want, and you know, it's just great instead of relying on a flask what tastes bloody awful. I mean, you know, it's not often I took a flask one because I don't like flask coffee. I used to bring lemonade, like, because I don't know, it just doesn't taste right. But now I'm chuffed because it just tastes like normal. I'll leave that crab now a little longer this time, see if I can get plenty prawns. Not that it matters, like, because you know, whenever you bring it in, really. Well, still not out happening, so I'll be back very shortly. Right, sun just going down, as you can see over there. Beautiful sunset. Right, I'm going to bring this rod in and see if I'll go out on it. You never know. Right, we're back. Just cast out with some fresh bait. I've got crab and fresh prawn. Well, fresh crab and fresh prawn on both rods now. I've got one at about 50 metres now, but I'm not going any further than that because it's virtually slack water. And the other one's about 30. I've had a few nibbles, but I think it's crab. I've had lots of lab bait out my net, so it's all looking good. I'm just about keeping an eye on the rod, so I'm going to leave you on them for a while and see what happens. You never know, we might just strike in some fish. Just like it that way. Yep. Down a little nibble on the rod nearest to you. It's starting to get dark now. It's not far off slack water now. It's I think our tide's about 20 past 7, something like that. It's not far off that, I don't think. Probably about 7:15 or, you know, I'm guessing because I don't know. It's 20 to 7. It's 6:40 now, so you know it gets dark about 5 past 7, 10 past 7 now, doesn't it? It's just dusk now, so you never know, they might start nibbling. It's only a probing session, you know what I mean? I'm seeing if the cod's about, see if there's any whiting about, because you know they're due. I was only coming for 4 hours. I mean, you know, can't expect miracles in 4 hours. But in theory it's not a blank, because I had one in the keep net or in the shrimp net. So you have actually had a fishy on camera. I've been watching Russ anyway with his river fishing and that. You know, he's getting into his fishery ribbon with his lures and stuff, and you know, it's quite interesting really. I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but you know, it's interesting to watch. So get over there to Russ's One Man and His Rod channel and watch a bit of his freshwater fishing, because or his river fishing anyway, because you know, it's something different, isn't it? It's somewhat different while the cod videos start rolling in, because they will start rolling in very shortly, you can guarantee it. You know, it's only a couple of weeks away and you'll be seeing them every post, you know, 5 and 6 at a time coming in. Been real peaceful on the old Paull car park today. Real peaceful. Ferry's due out soon. Just had a bite of our rod to you. I don't have a feeling it's mainly crabs though. There's a hell of a lot of crab down there. Yeah, I've got a bit of movement on the rod furthest away from you, but I do believe it's little crabs nicking the bait. Well, I'll get my light out in a minute. Starting to get dark, fellas. I don't know what the feels like on here, but it's getting dark. Well, I'll catch you shortly if any action on these rods. Well, we're back, fellas. What do you think to our new lighting system? It's now dark, but this is my new lighting setup. Fantastic, if you ask me. I'm liking it. I'm just going to put the kettle on though, as I could do with a drink. Stick my kettle on for me. Coffee. Right, we're back, fellas. I've had a bit of action in the last half hour, so I've been talking to a guy that's been fishing up on the groins just to the left of me. He hasn't had much all afternoon, so you know, it's the way it goes, I suppose. But it's been fun. I'm still fishing for an hour and 2 hours or so. It's nice weather. Looking good though. I hope you see them rods well, because they look beautiful from where I'm stood, so you can't go wrong really. I'm liking my new lighting system anyway. It's I don't think you've got to miss a bite this season with these. This is sort of like another learning curve for me, like, because I've come out with 2 cameras and I've got a really decent lighting set now and everything's changed. You know, I'm sort of learning the ropes with it again. I'm not even sure I've got my sound right, because I don't think I've activated the sound bar on this camera, so I can't tell whether the sound's actually working or not. If it isn't, I'm going to have to narrate it. But we'll find out when I get there. But usually you can see a soundbar coming across and I don't see it, so maybe I've got the display turned off, or this new GoPro don't have it, I don't know. But when I used the 9 or the 10 whatever I had before, it did used to have it on it. But it's not on this one. Well, the battery looks a lot better anyway. Because it's not even halfway down yet, and I've done quite a lot of filming. So it's pretty good, to be fair. You know, all we're lacking is a fish on the rod. That's what I feel. Not on the rod. That's all we're lacking, a fish on the rod. But I shall be back anyway if there's any action. Right, we're back out again. I've got squid on both rods now. Full squid on this one nearest to us, and a full squid cut in half for the tote flapper. It's been a lot of crab this afternoon, as I've seen in the shrimp net. But you know, you've got to be sampling these waters to see when this cod's making its way in. When you start catching whiting or whatever, you know there's going to be fish about. I ain't had a whiting so far, but the river looks beautiful. It's going out now, and it's, you know, it's moving at some speed, but it's not pulling my lines, it's holding. It's not that fast, and there's still time to get a good fish. So I wasn't staying out too late, like, but you know, staying out late enough, if you know what I mean. But it's all good. You know, I'll get a video out of it. It's been fun. There's been no mozzies. The mozzies are gone. You know, I was bitten to bloody death a few weeks ago on here. But it's all good. So I'll be back if there's any action on them rods. I'll put you on so you've got a bite for our rod. We've got a bite for our rod, fellas. So let's hope it's a big fish. Or it could be a flatty or an eel, but it was a nice bite. Give me quite a few good pulls. So let's hope there's something there, It's the first decent bite since I've been here. It looked like a, to me, it looked like a sort of a, maybe a Rockling or a flatty. Wasn't out like collie was, could have even been a whiting. It was like, could have been. Now I have had a few niggles on that, so you know it could be a fish just sat there on it. But it's all good. I've enjoyed myself. Everybody's gone now. There's only me here. I'm just a lonesome now. All of me lonesome. But I'm enjoying it. I'm not rushing away because you never know. There you go. I'm on again. I'm going to pull it in this time. See if I've got a fish. Certainly looks like I've got a fish on there. No, didn't get one, fellas. Didn't get one, but I got some cracking bites, so there's fish out there. I've seen it on camera anyway. Where are we baited? There's no hold of it. Hey, that's giving me a bit of hope because there's definitely fish. I don't know if that's a bit too bright. Let's have a look. Just turn it down a little bit. Might be a bit better. I don't want to go too daft. Maybe that's not bright enough. Hold on. Don't want to blind myself doing it like, but yeah, that's a good sign. You know, that's the first good bite. Well, two good bites I've had all night. So it might be a good sign we get some fish. Right, I shall be back if there's any action on them rods. Here we go, fellas, got a bite on the rod nearest to us. some nice pulls on it. Give it a couple more times just see if it hooks itself. One more time, I'll pull it. It just shows you've done it. All them bites I got. All them bites. And it didn't take, did it? There's the rods are lighting up beautiful. There's definitely fish out there. I might have had quite a few bites now in the last 10 minutes or so. So there's definitely fish out there. Don't know what they are. Probably rockling or something, because that's all I've seen up to now, and eels. But at least we're getting bites, you know. I'd rather have bites I'm not going to get now than just sat here getting nothing. There's definitely a bite on that rod though. Might look here, I might strike into one. It's still the right time to be catching cod, isn't it? So. It's now 10 to 8. I've been here since about 4:30. So I've been here 3 hours and a half fish. Probably been in the water just over 3 hours. But as I say, my last half an hour I've had quite a few bites, so I'm quite confident I might get a fish. I was actually going to go. I'm just in the bank, so I'm going to make a drink. I was going to go, but now I'm getting bites. I'm changing my mind. Yeah, I'm going to have another coffee and a bit of luck. With a bit of luck I might get a bloody fish. Just I'll be back. I'm getting more movement on them rods. Right fellas, I'm going to have a look at this because I've got a lot of pulls on this one there is to us, and I've been getting quite a few bites for the last 10 minutes or so. So when I've got a fish on it, I don't know.
I get that, yeah, I get that. I get that.
No fish on that, unfortunately, but put full squid on it and cast it well out. There's a lot of crabs out there. You know, who cares, we'll have a go, see what happens. See you in a bit. Here we go, we're back. Got one flatty, believe it or not, in the net. Flatty in the net, there you go. One flatfish. Little flounder. I was in the net, believe it or not. That can go back. Get that back. Right, just winding up now, fellas. I'm going to bring this rod in and going to start packing away. I've had plenty of bites, but there's no fish about, only flatties and rockling, basically. But I'll be back shortly, and I'll do the outro. So I'll be back in a bit. Right, I'm going to pull this last rod in, and then I'm going to pack up. So I'll pull this last rod in, and then I'm going to pack up. Get it in. Yeah, I was out on there, fellas. It's been a good night anyway. I actually met Trish and Gareth's son today. Well, in the last hour, he's here actually at the moment, from Pews on Tour. So if you haven't seen Pews on Tour, van life and camping channel, get on there. Pews on Tour, great. Trish and Gareth, great set of people, like. Get yourself on there. But in the meantime, from me, Jimmy Cod Nights, from Paull, I've had a bit of this and a bit of that. I've had something in the net. But until next time, it's a very, very, very good night from me. Good night.